Speaking of stories that are taking a weird turn, let's talk about this Logan Paul situation. So really, this WWE NFL thing is just heating up. So to catch you up real quick, Logan Paul was on a podcast with Tom Brady. Tom Brady was talking about athletes, and Logan Paul said that he's going to be the best athlete on the team. Tom Brady said, "Oh, yeah, you do that wrestling thing. That's cute. But I'm talking about real athletes." So we have a lot of wrestlers who made a rebuttal to the whole wrestling being cute thing. So we fast forward then. Now we have Logan Paul in this whole beef thing. He is still beefing with Tom Brady and he makes a challenge. So we're going to start there. So
I wouldn't be surprised if I throw hands with Tom Brady on the field in LA. Dude, Tom Brady does not want to throw hands. There's a clip of him out there, of him calling me a bitch.
Have the skills he's a football?
To Gronk of all people, who I beat up all of his brothers back to back. The Gronks lined up, and I beat them up back to back to back. And guess who didn't step in there? Mr. Gronk himself. And yeah, they're calling me a bitch.
Don't do this.
I do think it's cute. If any of the football players want to fight, we can see what happens.
What football players would straight up beat his ass?
Not a single one.
Name one.
Not a single one.
Nah, don't do all that, bro.
I would put any amount of money that you could put.
Metcalf?
Not a single football
He's a
player
big
could
dude?
beat me in a boxing match.
Myles Garrett.
That is on God.
Myles Garrett? Myles Garrett?
I would throttle Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett. I will bet you why did we choose him? It could be any name, but any football player. Myles Garrett, Puka Nacua, Tom Brady, Gronk. I don't even know.
Don't even try calling out Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold.
No, don't do it, bro.
Doesn't matter.
He will
$1 million. $1 million. You come to the gym, we put on boxing gloves, we see how it goes. Not a single one. Like, it's this. There's levels to this shit.
Chad
Football's
Ochocinco?
cute. Bro, stop. I will throw hands with any of you motherfuckers, bro.
What about Antonio Brown?
Stop. What happens when you take a football player and you wrestle them and then you ground and pound them? They're not going to know what to do.
So there you go. Logan Paul, he lays down a challenge. $1 million, any NFL player. So as you can see on that video, it is at 8 million views just here on Twitter. So it basically caught on. And we would have some NFL players respond. And the one that responded was Le'Veon Bell. He answered the challenge. Le'Veon Bell is a former running back. He was with the New York Jets and the Pittsburgh Steelers. If you want to know him, just say he's from the Steelers. Don't worry about his Jets run. It wasn't too great. But he answers the challenge. Logan Paul accepted. So just some of the details. They're doing like the $1 million with the money placed in escrow, whatever that means. It's going to be boxing, 10-ounce gloves, no headgear, 3-minute rounds. The fight continues until one person quits. And Logan Paul kind of hinted, or kind of not hinted at this, but he kind of said it, like he can't do like an actual boxing match right now as we are in WrestleMania season. So, he can't step away to do training. And he said as much, like, I can't do like a boxing match with judges because I just can't miss any time in WWE right now. Although this sounds like you can get hurt because this is happening. It says next weekend. We'll see if that actually does happen. But yeah, Le'Veon Bell answers the challenge.
Well, he has experience. He beat Adrian Peterson. He lost his boxing debut, though.
Le'Veon Bell?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's cute. Since we are doing the cute thing, that's cute. Just talking about someone who just went the distance with Floyd Money Mayweather, who is now about to box Mike Tyson. He was the one that did Mayweather, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He just stood toe-to-toe 10 rounds with the best boxer pound for pound. Le'Veon Bell's probably going to be in a little bit of trouble.
I think it's bullshit.
He said anybody in the NFL, like they were stuck on Myles Garrett, but he did kind of backtrack a little bit because he said a fight and then he was like, a boxing match. It was two different things. If you're talking about just like going in the streets. But yeah, so that was Le'Veon Bell. He's answered the challenge. Now, here's where again the story takes a turn. Because Le'Veon Bell, he didn't stop there. I guess in a effort to promote the match, he started talking some shit on Twitter. And he said, any and every wrestler can get it. So this is now, I guess, in a response to Logan Paul. Stone Cold would get throttled. Wrestlers aren't real athletes. Let's just be honest here. Most guys go to wrestle because they can't make it in football. So that was his initial tweet. And of course, people jumped on like, why are you calling out Stone Cold? He's like one of the older wrestlers in his 60s. Why are you picking on him? He did go on, like he was responding to people because, of course, people would start throwing out some suggestions on wrestlers who would be a better fit than a 60-year-old Stone Cold. So you had names like Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, seemingly overwhelming. It's like, Brock Lesnar wants to talk to you. Because again, this is the context. He said, I would throttle any wrestler because they aren't real athletes. So yeah, everybody was like, hey, say it to Brock Lesnar. Which is good. Like he's still the one, even in his
Right. He's almost 50.
Yeah. They're talking about Stone Cold being 60, but it's still like, you ain't saying that to Brock. He's the example. But
He's
yeah,
the only legit one right now.
Yeah, he said that they aren't real athletes. He also backtracked a little bit because he was getting a lot of backlash on Twitter saying that they're not athletes, real athletes. So he said, most juice to enhance the little athletic ability they have. Let's be real. Not one wrestler in this entire world could make an open field tackle on me. It requires too much athletic ability. So again, he walked it back because what he doesn't know, see, and that's what I'm saying. He doesn't know who Obafemi is because a statement like that, oh, most of them are just juice heads. Basically, he said like their body is for show, not for like athleticism.
Yeah, but you were saying that the people were throwing Brock Lesnar's name out there.
Yeah.
They weren't throwing Oba's name out there.
True, but it's because Oba's new.
They're wanting him to fight Brock Lesnar already. What are you talking about?
Well, I'm saying like looking at these examples, so we have people saying Brock Lesnar. There's a lot of Kurt Angles being thrown out there. Goldberg.
Why?
Kurt Angle?
I don't think he's in any shape to do anything right now.
Oh, they're picking out the being athletes thing.
Oh.
And again, this was before his second tweet clarifying that like I'm on a football field and they can't tackle me. The first context was they're not athletes and not one of them can take me. So yes, Kurt Angle was an Olympian, so there's that. Brock Lesnar was the obvious. This is our guy here. One person even threw out Evander Holyfield's son, who's signed. I don't think he's in NXT yet, but he's on I think he's like the NIL thing.
No shit.
But that's But that's the other thing they don't understand, or he doesn't understand when he says stuff like this. Like there's literally the NIL program, which WWE signs athletes from college, and they come do the WWE thing instead of going pro in whatever sport they would be going pro in. There was one person who mentioned Oba. Apparently, Oba was a shot putter, is what they said. I thought he was a football player, but apparently he was a shot put. Are shot putters even athletes? They're just throwing a ball.
I don't know.
What are you gonna call a golfer an athlete now? Oh yeah, that Phil Mickelson is just the definition of athleticism.
He won 10 shot put medals,
which makes his little throw thing. It makes sense. Or basically, he shot puts the opponent.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe all the references were dated. Because these are people responding to Le'Veon Bell. So obviously they're more football fans than wrestling fans.
I just think it's sad that he was one of the best running backs in the NFL and now he's boxing people for carnival tricks.
And he's gonna get his ass beat for it too. But say what you want about the Logan Paul, Jake Paul, but they do know how to garner attention to their boxing matches. And if you make it a spectacle, it will win. Like, I couldn't tell you two people that were like in a real boxing league right now.
Usyk,
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
he's the guy that beat Tyson Fury. Chisora.
I think that's the whole problem with boxing. When boxing is at its peak, you have to have like a heavyweight that's dominating.
Mhm.
Like Pacquiao, he was at the top. No one was really going out of their way to watch Pacquiao matches. Maybe a lot of people were, but he wasn't Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, Lennox Lewis, who were all heavyweights. It's just a different time.
Yeah, Alexander Usyk is 15-0.
Maybe that's just on me being so far away from boxing.
Well, he's not American. I think that has something to do with it.
Oh,
That's the thing. The Americans haven't dominated in a while. Deontay Wilder was the closest one, but he's a bitch. Not a very good representation of our country.
there you go. So yeah, we need a heavyweight that's American, and then that will bring people to the sport. But yeah, there you have it. So Le'Veon Bell is going to be fighting Logan Paul, and this whole NFL WWE thing is just getting out of control. Now, just the last piece, if creative was paying attention, or if Triple H was paying attention, he had turned this into some kind of spectacle at WrestleMania, because Vince would.
Sure shit would.
I don't know about Le'Veon Bell, but he'd find some way to get some NFL players. Lawrence Taylor versus Bam Bam. He'll find a way to incorporate it.